Hi, so I want to share. I have joined Action for Happiness. It's like the calendar every month. You can Google it. And one of the days was like write a list and keep adding what brings me joy. So I see three different color pens. So it's like I kept adding. So biking, collaboration, singing, synchronicities, telepathy or crossed wires, food I made that's delicious, completing projects, learning Torah, good sleep. The next one is kind of sad. I wrote a person's name, our sweet love, and it doesn't seem to be a reality anymore. I'm struggling with it. I should say I was struggling with it. I don't know if it's because I'm tired now or just burnt out from it or because I wrote, an entire page about it, because I spoke to a few people about it, but at the moment I'm not struggling, thank God. Seeing many familiar faces, making art, dancing, moving, fire, water, community. And then that was like all in one color pen, except collaboration is in the same color pen as meaningful dreams, making someone laugh and happy, seeing myself make new, healthier choices, and being in my empowered feminine alignment. And then a different color pen was feeling giddy and high from facing a fear and taking a risk. And also the leaves, ground, nature, breathing, vibrating. Oh, I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'll be moving and all of a sudden it seems like the trees and the leaves are like breathing and moving, and it's like the energy of nature is like feels like a living organism. I want to share Rebbetzin Yehudis Golshevsky says, also I want to say, like, a different day I was thinking, what do I really need these days? And it was like, this is a few days ago, but I was thinking of like pacification, cradling, ease, security, stability, regularity. It feels like feeling wanted, belonging, ease, centered, balance. It felt all like a little baby, and I was thinking, like, I've really been reborn in a way to myself. So to be able to like be my own baby, like to finally see that I'm not going to be able to get unconditional love from a person who wasn't my parent if a parent doesn't give unconditional love. More on that probably in the future, but just as an aside, like, sometimes we just need to listen. Like, what do I need? Okay, Rebbetzin Yehudis Golshevsky says, why did God do all of this, make all of this? Because he wanted to reveal his mercy and compassion, she says. And he also wanted to reveal his his mercy and compassion. Oh no, I said, his mercy and compassion. His sovereignty, which I guess is like majesty. And also because he wanted to reveal his attributes. She then said, like, why does he need us here? Why did the infinite create finite beings? Because in order for the potential to be experienced in actuality, he wanted that we know him and his mastery. And I felt my 2 cents is that man is made in God's image. So if we really listen to our needs, it's often like, why do we do what we do? Because we want it to be able to share and have revealed our compassion, sovereignty, and attributes. And why do we like make vessels for ourselves? It's because we want to experience in actuality the potential. I want to share now, Erica Stanton says that, what is a conscious partnership? And she says, it's not based on power play. It's built on a foundation of friendship and deep presence. Both need to leave pride at the door in order to enter the bridal chamber as spiritual allies, not enemies. Love is not meant to be a battlefield. It's a blossoming garden, but sometimes a rugged landscape, one that must be traversed with mutual trust, respect, love, and loyalty. The feminine desires and inherently requires a reliable, trustworthy, competent companion for the journey. Her deepest strength and softness is activated by a man who meets her emotionally, maturely, who meets her with emotional maturity, not one that provokes insecurity. He doesn't cause chaos, but he also doesn't run from the storms. True partnership evokes safety in each other's frequencies, a safe kingdom where kindness is king and respect is the cornerstone of the connection. Not chemistry alone, but deep care, consideration, not control, sacrifice, not selfishness, presence, not performance. This is a place where both can put their guard down. They don't need to scan for danger from each other, but together they stand and protect each other. Their love is a force field that prevents, traps, and that prevents traps and temptations to intrude or invade in their kingdom. His integrity builds a safe architecture around her nervous system. She exhales there. She stops bracing. She no longer has to be afraid. In his arms, she finds relief and restoration. He's not perfect, but she knows she can trust him. She does not need to manage or mother him, and she is not perfect, but she's present. She makes him feel She makes him feel seen, supported, and inspired to rise higher, and she likes that he's both wild and wise, tough and tender. He's not a project. He's her partner, lover, friend. She doesn't need to ask him to become someone else because he's already self-led by the spirit of love, not ego. He walks in truth with humility, not hubris. Awareness, not selfishness, and under his divine protection, she embodies the radiance of the sun, no longer living in vigilance, soothing, organizing, anticipating, and repairing. Although, look, I'm reading from Erica Stanton. There are some things in this where I feel like maybe there's room for opinions. Anyway, so she's no longer the regulator, manager, caretaker. She's the force of unconditional love that nourishes his heart, feeds his soul, adores his body, and instills in him the power to become all that he's divinely destined to be. And together they co-author a life and legacy grounded in truth, trust, and transparency, with God as the holy guide. The last thing I want to share today is from AntonV.prod, ANTONV.PROD on Instagram. Men don't fall in love with providers. They fall for presence, softness, and peace. Feminine energy is not meant to chase love, but it's meant to receive it. The minute she starts proving her worth, the relationship becomes a negotiation, not a romance. The right man is not thinking, what can she do for me? He's thinking, how can I give to make her life better? She's not there to match his effort. She's there to elevate his world through how she carries herself. Men don't admire the woman doing the most. They respect the one who knows she doesn't have to because she trusts him. A woman in her feminine is not trying to lead the relationship. She's creating space for him to rise. When she stops bringing everything, she finally sees who wants to step up and bring to her. The moment she lets go of proving usefulness, she becomes irresistibly powerful. A woman's value is not physical effort, overdoing, or overextending. It's in energetic influence, which cannot be faked. The more she does, the more he leans back, and the masculine and feminine polarity go into reverse. A real man wants to provide it. It affirms his purpose. She doesn't need to fill in the gaps. Just believe in his ability. Feminine value doesn't come from doing. It comes from being grounded, whole, and loving. Supportive and emotionally intelligent. She's not supposed to build the table. She is the table. If he... Or they always say, like, what do you bring to the table? If he needs her to bring something, it means he's not yet a true provider. He's a partner by convenience, friends with benefits. When a man is in his masculine, he wants to give. Remember, she's not supposed to build the table, she is the table. If he's calculating costs, he's not ready. Real love doesn't ask for proof, it responds to presence. The woman who brings everything usually ends up with a man who brings nothing. Masculine men are not scared of standards. They're motivated by them. Her peace is the power, her glow, her softness, her knowing. And that's what men build empires for. And we will stop there. And I wish you all the best, a good week. Shavua Tov Mavorach. May we learn how to listen better and have a refuah shlema at the source and be with our partner, not be alone. And have a good career with our talents and dreams and destiny, purpose, meaning, and skills all wrapped up together with enjoyment and stimulation and growth, and to make a lot of money from our special gifts, and also just the root cause of any healing, like if it's hormonal, physical alignment. And may we take correction well. Okay, good week. Bye. A holy week, a beautiful, light-filled week. And God willing, we'll have good news to share with one another soon.